Hello, and thank you for joining again. In today's video, we'll be addressing some reported issues with the Samsung S24 Ultra. It's important to note that while some problems may be resolved through upcoming software updates, others may be linked to defective hardware. However, not all devices are affected, and Samsung is actively replacing defective units, so these reports shouldn't necessarily sway your decision to use this phone. Let's dive into the reported problems. Almost immediately after launch, S24 users began complaining that their phone display seemed washed out. Samsung initially defended the phone, saying it was supposed to look like that, but it quickly followed up by promising a vividness slider to remedy the issue in an upcoming update. Another issue emerged with users reporting a grainy texture and horizontal bars, particularly with dark or gray backgrounds in low light. This seems to be a widespread concern, not limited to specific cases. Users reported a hardware issue with the camera zoom, causing frequent image shifts between 1, 3, and 5. This has been identified as a problem in the first batch of all S24 Ultras. The next camera issue report is that there is no difference between the 50 mpx and 200 mpx mode. The post-processing was reported to ruin the image quality. This seemed to be AI processing problem, but another user has tried to make raw photos with the 50 mpx amera to see if the AI post-processing could be bypassed, but he ended up with a green everywhere photo. Users who have reported this have tried to turn off everything on their phones. No always on display, no Wi-Fi or internet on. The tests have been performed on a factory reset devices with nothing installed. The best results they got was just 15% drained overnight, and there have been no apps draining the battery shown in the battery usage. Many users report they could get only 5 hours screen on time. Video recording issues are up next. Users have noticed skipping and jumping during panning, as well as slight image shifts and color changes when zooming in or out. The image shifting and zoom between 1, 3, and 5 turned out to be happening not only for zoom. Opening your camera and trying to move lens over close and a bit far from lens to get the focus changes, and you might see image shifts weirdly as happening there as well. There have been many reports for the overall lag. Some heavy users have reported that the animations become sluggish and the phone speed decreased significantly. General UI lag, opening apps, and things like that have become very annoying and impacting badly the user experience. People report and complain about the always-on display brightness. Many are frustrated about this one because there's no longer an option to choose the brightness of the display, which brings burn-in anxiety. Finally, we have signal reception problems. Complaints have surfaced about inconsistent signal reception, which has affected the speed of mobile data. Remember, while these issues may seem daunting, they're not uncommon with new devices, and solutions are often just around the corner. Fixes for some of these problems are already available, and software updates are expected to address others. So, keep an eye out for more updates, and until next time, stay tuned.